After winning the conference championship in the tournament, get their second NCAA tournament win in school history. And we're delighted to be joined by the outstanding head coach at Yale, James Jones, second all-time in Ivy League victories, longest tenured coach in the league. James, I want to get down. You guys have made a penchant for comebacks late. One sequence I think that might get overlooked, right out of halftime, Auburn jumps out to 9, and before the media timeout, your team had the lead. At what point did they start to realize that no matter the deficit, they could keep fighting back?
Good to be on with you guys. Thank you, Reese. At halftime, we talked about breaking down the lead and getting back into the game. So at the 16-minute mark, we wanted to be down by 5. At the 12-minute mark, we wanted to be down by 4. And by the 8-minute mark, we wanted to have the game tie. And we got there a little quicker than I thought we would. And they actually pushed the lead back out. But, we believed that we had an opportunity to be pretty good. We missed a bunch of free throws in the first half. We turned the ball over a lot in the first half, and I knew we could play better.
James, how have you been so consistent, not only in the Ivy League, but the way you play, competing against anyone you're scheduling? As you said at the breakfast, you even played Kansas to a close game.
Yeah, I'm very lucky and fortunate. I have a great staff. They do a tremendous job at helping me go out and find guys. And, we had a play last night that we got a home run ball to Bez Mbang, and he got a foul and one. He missed a free throw, but that was a play designed by my assistant coach, Matt Kingsley. So I'm blessed to have a great group of men around me and great players, and that makes the job easy. And we've developed the culture at Yale and an expectation to be good and to be successful. And we're trying to stick to that and trying to continue it on.
James, part of the culture of the Ivy League is quick turnarounds. And in the Ivy League, you play Friday and Saturday. That's as quick a turnaround as you can have. So with a Friday-Sunday turnaround, do you feel like your team's in a better position to respond because of the way they've been trained throughout? Everybody says, every Ivy League coach says, the Ivy League is won on Saturday night. And you have a little bit more time to prepare for this game. Does this put your team in a better position, you think?
Well, I think it does. Certainly it helps. But at this point, you're just going on pure adrenaline, right, Jay? It's like all our guys, they want to be successful. The kids at San Diego State want to be successful. We're going to go have a scout here in a little bit. They're going to absorb it. We're going to go through a practice a little bit. They'll be ready to go. And, our kids are pretty smart, and they'll pick it up. And, it's just basketball. Right, and we're not going to see anything we haven't seen all year, and we'll be ready to go.
James, how do you guys, talking about scouting report, how do you guys focus on Jaden Ledee and company and how good of a team this San Diego State team is defensively?
Yeah, we just played a pretty good defensive team in Auburn. They're pretty good as well, and it's interesting. Cornell, who plays in our league, they pressure a lot. So, again, it's not something that we haven't seen. Our point guard is elite, quick, strong, athletic, so it's hard to pressure him. If we screen for our guards and get them open, that certainly helps. But we feel like we can compete with anybody, and that's just, those aren't just words. We feel that way. We've done it. We had 15-point leads against Gonzaga and against Kansas. We lost the games, but, it showed me that if we get on a neutral court with somebody else that's at that level, we'll have a great shot. And, thankfully, we played well last night, enough to win. But to be honest with you, we didn't play our best basketball. We missed a ton of free throws. We turned the ball over, didn't execute great at times, and we're still fortunate to win it. But I think there's better basketball for us going forward.
And James, to that point about being competitive against the elite, I noticed that you said last year you guys were probably the best team in the conference, but Princeton won the tournament. They went to the Sweet 16. Maybe Princeton was the best team this year, but you won the tournament. Now you have a chance to go to the Sweet 16. What's the best way for committee members to evaluate teams out of conferences like the Ivy League and not just automatically think it has to be a one-bid league?
Yeah, it's near impossible because of the metrics, the way they have it right now. We can't get any quad one wins. And if that's what it's going to be based on, we lose from the start. I have to go to, our program has to go to Kansas or go to Gonzaga and actually win a game. Now, we had a lead in Allen Fieldhouse at halftime. There was no way in the world we were getting out of there with a W. No way. You're playing 5-on-8. That's just not going to happen. It's just so hard on the road. And it's just very difficult for the committee to do it, especially with these rules. Unless the rules change, I don't know that we have an opportunity, and that's unfortunate for our teams at our level. Like I said, I thought we were the best team in the league, and Princeton went to the Sweet 16 last year. So we certainly felt we were good enough to play in a tournament and actually win a game.
Well, you're good enough this year, that's for sure. You've called this the best team you've beaten during your great tenure at Yale. Congratulations on that, and we look forward to seeing Yale play against San Diego State tomorrow. Thank you, James.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.